Welcome to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. For today, we're combining two southern favorites to make one delicious chicken meal. Smoke fried chicken. Of course, I gotta stay hydrated, so I'm drinking Ballast Point Dorado Double IPA. So what we've got here is some chicken legs in a bag full of buttermilk. The buttermilk works as a meat tenderizer. I like to use 2 bags just in case the first bag fails. It's not going to make a big mess in the fridge. If you have the room, go ahead and use a large bowl. Just make sure that all the chicken is submerged. Put it in a colander. That way it's easy to rinse off. Take it over the sink, rinse it off, clean the pan, and reuse the pan before you put the chicken on the smoker or grill, whatever you're using. Next, grab your favorite rub. Also make sure that you've been soaking wood chips for a couple hours to go on the charcoals. I'm using alder today. Then go ahead and grab that chicken that you rinsed off. Like I said, use that same pan. Just make sure you rinsed all the butter. Now that you got your chicken ready, go ahead and grab your rub. Give the chicken a light coating of your rub. You don't want to put too much on there. You don't want it to overpower the flavor of the chicken. We're doing a lot here. We're smoking the chicken. We're frying the chicken. You want to get all the flavors in there. You don't want it just to be a little bit of crispiness from the frying and then a whole bunch of rub. You want to taste the smoke also. Flip them over, get the other side a coat, and then we're off to the smoker. All right, once your smoker's up to about 225, 250, that's where I like to keep it, in that general area. Get some wood chips on there, get that smoke rolling. Get your chicken out, get it on the smoker. Doesn't have to be a smoker. You can use a charcoal grill. You can use a gas grill. You can use a propane smoker. You can use an electric smoker. As long as that temperature stays between 225 and 250, you're golden. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these all set up here and then come back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours and get them flipped. Only an hour and a half, 2 hours for me because I'm running at about 250 today. If you're running a little lower, 225, I would suggest leaving them on for 2.5. All right, once everything's on there, make sure everything's situated nice, give it some breathing room, throw the lid back on there and come back in a couple hours. All right, so at this point, you're back to flip the chicken. If your neighbors aren't knocking on your door, bugging you, saying, hey, what's the deal? Why haven't I been invited over to your barbecue? Then you're doing something wrong. This chicken should smell fantastic, and everybody in the neighborhood should know that you're making this chicken. Get these all flipped over, and then we'll come back in about an hour and take them off. Here at Beards, Beers, and Barbecue, Chuck from Make Your Momentum's here today.
What up, son?
He brought us some Great Basin. Loving it.
What up, Paul? What up, Paul over Great Basin? Thanks for the hookup on the beers, my man.
Some good stuff. I mean, really good stuff.
Can't go wrong with Great Basin. Local Nevada brewed, brewed here in Reno, Nevada.
And that's what we're all about here at Beards, Beers, and Barbecue, is hooking up the local guy, hooking up the small business guy. Chuck, why don't you tell us about Make Your Momentum, man?
Okay, I've got a local Reno clothing company called Make Your Momentum. We call it MYM, right? The whole mantra is desire and drive. We feel that if you wear it, it's a constant reminder to give life your all and live to your full potential. We use American-made clothing and have a local Reno nonprofit that we support called the Notables. And the Notables teach folks with disabilities how to achieve life goals through the power of music therapy, learning a musical instrument, creative dance, so on and so forth.
You guys are badass, doing good stuff for the community, bringing out good beer, wearing a good beard.
I appreciate you inviting me with this lack of a beard. This is more of a 4-week stubble than a beard.
Hey, you came with facial hair. That's all that matters.
That's all that
hey,
counts.
You know, today we're plugging MYM. We're plugging Bryce Chisholm. Some Great Basin Brewery.
Bryce did some art for us. We did some collaboration work with our buddy Bryce Chisholm. Graduated from Wooster High, local Reno boy. Killing it on the stencil art scene. He has a little piece he calls the Patriotic Thug. Abraham Lincoln rocking a bandana with a Make Your Momentum crown, right? We say courageous lies the head that wears the crown. So we got to throw a shout out to Bryce Chisholm, ABC Art Attack. Give him a look, give him a follow. ABC Art Attack. Give Make Your Momentum a look. MakeYourMomentum.com or hashtag Make Your Momentum. You can find us in any facet of the social media.
Don't forget to like your Make Your Momentum over on Facebook and Instagram.
Boom.
Hey, Guys, we appreciate you watching this. Chuck, thanks for bringing the beer, brother.
Hey, man, got to get back to that smoked fried chicken.
Absolutely.
Peace.
All right, so it's been about an hour. We're going to come out here and get this chicken off the smoker now. So basically, your chicken's going to be right around 155 degrees. Timing isn't so much important as temp inside the chicken. You don't want to make your family and friends sick when you make this. They say poultry should be about 165 to get all the bacteria out of it. So just make sure that your chicken is right around 150, 155, right in that general area. That way when we fry it, it'll cook the rest.
Rob, what are we doing here right now, man? What are we making?
Listen, man, we're going to make a little batter for the chicken so we can fry it up.
What kind of batter?
Triple dip.
Triple dip?
Triple dip, son?
Triple dip, son!
Yeah.
Triple dip!
Triple dip. So check it out. We already have 3 cups of flour in the bowl. All right. We're going to move on. 1.5 tablespoons of garlic salt. Tablespoon of white pepper.
Why's that?
White is the white. Hey, white pepper is where it's at. You don't want to get the black pepper gets all up in your nose. It's just too much. White pepper's same flavor, milder on the face.
Awesome.
Doesn't hook you up.
Okay.
All right, then we move on.
Tablespoon.
Paprika.
A boy.
Then
Half teaspoon.
half teaspoon. Go with that rub. Get after that rub.
What kind of rub are we using? We're using your specific. We're using the Beard's Beer and Barbecue rub. Is that what you're telling me right
That's
now?
it, son.
Is that for sale yet? Do we have it for sale on the webpage?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not for sale on the webpage
Not yet.
but it's coming soon.
It's coming soon. Don't
Okay.
worry. All right, so you just mix that up real nice. Get that all mixed up real good in there.
Oh yeah.
Second phase of the triple dip, you got 1/3 in a cup flour. Go ahead with 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. Bam, I fresh grind that.
All day, every day.
Then take 2 eggs, beat them up, throw that sucker in there. Then you add a teaspoon of salt.
It's like we're making an omelet, but with flour.
You beat it up nice.
Oh yeah. Dude, while we do this, can I pour in the beer?
Yeah, please
I want
do.
a nice slow pour because beer gets all foamy and stuff.
Check it out though. We're using that great basin that he brought.
Dude,
Go ahead, pour it
gotta
in.
use that ale.
Get it in there.
12 ounces of brew, local brew,
12 ounces of local brew. Get in it.
all day, every day.
Mix up nice.
What consistency? What texture are we going for here?
Just want it nice and liquid. We want to be able to double dip it. We're gonna dip it in the dry batter, dip it in the wet batter, then dip it in the dry batter again.
Triple dip. I can't believe we're doing a triple dip. My level of food expertise has never surpassed the double dip.
Oh yeah. I forgot to mention, I like to leave the chicken off the smoker for about a half hour, let it cool off before I batter it. I'm going to go dry first, wet, and then dry. That's where the triple dip comes in. Makes for a nice crunchy batter on the outside of your chicken, but it's not too much batter. When you're throwing it in the deep fryer, if you have the same size deep fryer as I do, I have normal Fry Daddy. Only use about 3 pieces of chicken if you're doing chicken legs like we are. That way it promotes even cooking, makes the chicken better. I cooked them in the deep fryer for about 8 minutes, and they turned out perfect.